Within the root of your project, navigate into Run on CMD. Within Run on CMD, navigate into Gradle. We will create two files, build and run.cmd and realpath.cmd. Build and run.cmd is the Windows equivalent of build and run.sh. Realpath.cmd gives us the Linux realpath command within Windows. Build and run.cmd. First, we get the absolute path of dot, which is the current directory, store it in current underscore directory and underscore C as well. Get the absolute path of the generated folder, store it in generated. Lastly, the absolute path of build.gradle stored in build underscore gradle. These are the same variable names as the Linux script. If you'd like to check out the Linux script, go to 1 minute and 40 seconds in tutorial number 24. Windows does not have a touch command. The equivalent for touching a folder in Windows is if not exist, the folder name, make directory, the folder name. Windows also does not have heredoc syntax. The best I could do is this. Create the command, execute the command, create the command, execute the command. This is one long string or command, and this is one long string or command. We format it this way so that it's easier to read and clean. On line 14, we execute the command, and on line 25, we execute the other command. Copy /B copies the build.gradle file as binary and puts it into generated/build.gradle. Gradle run, set the build file to the generated build.gradle file, which is our copy of build.gradle. Set gradle-user-home to the generated folder as well, and turn off the daemon. Then execute the command on line 25. Let's go over realpath.cmd, the helper file. This is the absolute path of formal parameter number 1. This is formal parameter 2 and formal parameter 3. We're taking the absolute path of the first formal parameter and loading it as an output parameter into params 2 and 3. So this is number 1, number 2, and number 3. Within the script, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Output parameters are analogous to the output parameters you would use in a language like C. Lastly, we exit the script, but we do not close cmd.exe. In other words, we do not close the terminal, we only close the script after we're done using it for the helper functionality. One last thing, with realpath.cmd, this syntax is a little bit confusing. You can pause here for some information on what dpfn1 does. Also, here's a resource URL that I found helpful that you can also look at. Now let's give this a run. I'll go over to my right monitor and copy the folder path where the script resides. Search for CMD, hit enter. With the terminal open, I will put it over on my right monitor. CD space, right click to paste, hit enter. CLS to clear the screen. Now type build and run.cmd, hit enter. One file copied. I don't know why that happens because we have echo off, but it's not a problem, just an annoyance. We can see the output of our main.java here, and we see the build was successful. Thank you for your time.